So today we will be going to Southern Europe. The countries for today's watching are Israel, Cyprus, Greece, Malta and Albania. And once again you saw the camera shaking from a cat. I know that you can actually see the cat there in the mirror, because that's a mirror on the wall there. So every time the camera is shaking because the cat's jumping in on the shelves there, you can see them. Well, okay, 5 countries to go through today, and I will start with the one that comes up first in lists, and that is Albania. So now let's see, we have it there. And do I have anything to say about Albania to start? No. I don't know what happened to my memory with all of this. I am, like one of those who actually almost eats calendars. No, but really, I like statistics and I love remembering, oh, this was that year. But for some reason, I know there are quite a lot of reasons, because things are happening in my life. And my memory isn't the same anymore. Hopefully it will recover at some point. But never mind, we are not going to talk about that. We are now going to listen to Albania.
Words have cut me to the bone, and my heart is sinking like a stone, but I don't let it show. Barely take another breath, though I'm suffocating here alone. I'll never let you know. Fall from the sky, making me hold back my wings when I'm destined to fly. I'm screaming inside. You can crush and break down my walls, but my heart will survive. You have made me doubt my faith, hide the truth behind another lie, but you won't see me cry. I pray for you for all you've done, all the hurt that you leave me awake. It's so hard not to break. Fall from the sky, always making me hold back my wings when I'm destined to fly. I'm screaming inside. You can crush and break down my walls, but my heart will survive. You think I'm better without a way to speak my mind. You think I don't want to shout and that I'm terrified, screaming inside, with nowhere to hide. You won't let me fly. Fall from the sky as you hold back my wings when I'm destined to fly. I'm screaming inside. Fall from the sky. Break down my walls. to fly.
Arilena Ara, Fall from the Sky. That was the artist and the title of the song. There were no video to this one. It was just a picture of her with the lyrics running. That's a good thing and it's a bad thing. We don't see much of her. Of course, it was a nice picture, but we don't see anything about of her kind of performance. But also we could then, it says official lyric video. Is there another? No, there's not. Of course, with this I have a way of really concentrating on the music. And I liked this. And in a way I'm contradicting some of what I've said in other videos. But it's not really contradicting because it's different. My feeling and what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing is different for every video, even though some music can be very similar. I've been talking about like a modern way of singing where you don't portray the lyrics properly. For instance, I am really going hard on Bulgaria, I think, for that, for instance. Bulgaria and Romania, perhaps Romania also, for mumbling, and that is kind of a modern way. It's a trend to sing like that. You sound a bit like a few of the bigger stars, and it's a trend. And yeah, they sounded like that. She almost have a bit of that, and a bit of that in her voice, but it's so little and it's so well balanced, so it actually doesn't matter. And I can still, now the lyrics were running on the screen, so I'm not sure if I would have heard her pronunciation or the lyrics that well had they not been there, but now they were, and I think it works because she's still articulating and she's still, she's still portraying the lyrics. She is acting them out more or less vocally. The music, the song, almost sounded like it could be in a musical theatre, and that's one of my loves. I love musical theatre. It's one of my passions. I've had it since I was, well, a pre-teen, before I was a teenager, and that's a long time ago because I've said it, I'm old. I love musicals, so this could very well be in a modern musical like Rent, or like, modern one that is kind of set in reasonably contemporary times. So I like this. It also reminds me a bit of North Macedonia last year, not in what the lyrics were about, not in storyline, but in, in musical power, in the musical picture of it. So I like this. would this have qualified? I'm not sure. It might have gone very well. It did go very well for North Macedonia last year, but they were also not the second one to come with this kind of music. So I'm not sure. I like this, I really do. I am not certain that they would qualify, but they could. They could have. Yeah, but good job, Albania. I have now actually found the video when she wins in Albania, so I thought I'd listen to that as well and see if there's anything new with that.
Nuk e di ato ka ndodh të goditesh brënda fort nga një shkëndij e bukur dhe e trisht sa të rrit edhe të lor
Okay,
reziston që
it's Albanian here, it's not the same. It's not in English.
Dua ta shoh peshën që nuk e bajtot, po më tërheqja jo zbar, më vjen që ta pras, atë që s'mund ta ndaj, dhe po do t'jeme faj, ka diçka mos tjetër zonë, dhe ta me e vorën kohë, të ullur ras, t'ja falja po ta vras.
She sounds very different from the English one. This is not the official video on the Eurovision Song Contest YouTube side, so this is not, as I said, the official video. They must have produced her very much for the first one. This is a live performance, and of course that's also produced, but she sounds very different. I don't know which one I prefer. I think I might prefer this live version. I'm not sure. Because the thing I talked about earlier, the thing being the trendy stuff and yeah, that it sounds like a lot of modern singers today. She didn't have that here. She was cleaner. It's more raw. I think I like this better. And I kind of know what the lyrics are about now since I heard them in English. So I think I like this one better. And I'm guessing that perhaps she would qualify for the finals if the production was something like this. So now we say thank you to Albania and bye. See you soon.